cool thing about it is that it's pretty interactive. Like if you're standing there taking photos on your phone to post something on Instagram, you'll probably get a dancing woman coming and starting gyrating on your leg. Hey, it's Robert Morris from the Virginian-Pilot and Pulse, back again with another edition of the Weekend Happenings video where we tell you things that you can do. Get out of the house, go have fun, hang with people, all that kind of thing. This actually might be the last one. We're not sure yet. It'll at least be probably infrequent due to some changes over here at the Pilot media operations. But I'm not just going to sit here and say goodbye. We're going to do another edition of 5 things that we're going to highlight so you can go and have fun this weekend. Probably more fun than I'm going to have. Anyways, the first thing, of course, is Jimmy Buffett returning to Virginia Beach, Farm Bureau Live Amphitheater. He's going to play again Saturday night. Seems like this guy's here every summer, and why wouldn't he be? You know, we're a fun beach town. But the most interesting thing I think about Buffett's appearance is that you never know where he's going to pop up. Last year when he appeared at Virginia Beach, the night before, he went to Wharfside Bar and Grill, I believe it is, and just sat there, ate some food. People noticed him, got up, made an announcement, pulled out his guitar, and played I was going to say 4 songs, but I'll just say a couple songs for the crowd, and people got really into it. Anyways, again, I'm rambling. Let's go to his concert, 8 p.m. Saturday, Farm Bureau Live. It's going to be classic Jimmy. You'll hear the hits, you'll see the facial mugging, and it'll all be fun. Of course, it's not just Jimmy this weekend. We got some other festivals that'll be less expensive than the ticket to see Jimmy Buffett. The first one I'm going to highlight is the Umoja Festival, or Umoja. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Swahili word that means unity, and that's kind of what this festival is built upon. It's this idea of showcasing African-American culture so that we're all aware of it, understand it, and unite in the glory of it, which is a good idea. And there's going to be the typical festival fare. There's going to be dancing, there's going to be crafts, there's going to be food, there's going to be barbecue, there's going to be ice cream, all that kind of stuff. But there's also going to be something that really can bring people together, and that is Chaka Khan. Yes, the great R&B, soul, disco singers will be there Saturday night at Intellos Wireless Pavilion in Portsmouth. The coolest thing about the Umoja Festival is it's free. So you can go there and you can see Chaka Khan for no cash. That brings people together like nothing else, because free is people's favorite 4-letter word. That starts with F, maybe. All right, moving on. Another festival happening this weekend that is also free is the Salute to Summerfest over at the oceanfront of Virginia Beach. This is going to be on the, gotta check my notes, 17th, 24th, and 31st Street parks at the beach. This thing's a bunch of cover bands, local bands like the DeLoreans doing their 80s stuff, Seth Steinbeck and Roosterfoot doing all their fun stuff. Again, best thing about this is it is free. This is taking place pretty much 8 to 11 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remember Memorial Day, you don't have to work, so you can stay out late Sunday night, drink too much, stay up too late, frolic too much, all that, and have a good time while sleeping in Monday morning to wear it off. All right, let's shift now to the movies. We'll have the weekly releases in a minute, but first I want to highlight another one that is playing Saturday night at Nauticus. This is The Endless Summer. If you're not familiar with this film, it's a 1966 documentary about surfers who traveled the world looking for the perfect wave, and also to test the theory that no matter where you are on Earth, or if you keep going to the right place on Earth, you're always going to be finding summer somewhere, which means you'll find the perfect surf waves somewhere. This film did more than just kind of prove a theory. It also showed the American culture that surfing wasn't just this weird sport that people did on the beaches to impress girls that looked like Annette Funicello. It showcased that it's a real lifeblood of the surfers, that it's an actual athletic endeavor, it's a true culture, all that stuff. The film's really cool, and continuing with the F-word theme here, it's also free. All right, so that's the old movie. Now let's get to the new ones. Big release this weekend, at least for me. I'm really, really excited about this, is X-Men Days of Future Past. This is like the 7th X-Men film since the year 2000, but it's really the second one since they kind of rebooted the franchise a few years ago with X-Men First Class. This film is based on a story that's very famous in the lore of comic book history. It's a storyline where the X-Men, the mutants with the superpowers, are actually being hunted down in the future and exterminated, very similar to the Holocaust situation that happened in Germany before World War II. A lot of metaphors there, a lot of symbolism, a lot of heart in this story. It looks like it's got a lot of action, and it looks like it's got one of the biggest budgets of the year, so they're going to have awesome special effects, including guys with metal spikes shooting out of their arms, and blue women who can change their forms into pretty much anything they want. All right, a little more realistic, but actually maybe not more realistic, is Blended. It's the latest film starring Adam Sandler and his semi-usual co-star Drew Barrymore. This film pits these two people who are both divorced or widowed people with parents with kids. They come together. They hate each other at first, but I think they're probably going to fall in love at the end, because that tends to be how movies go these days. You know what's going to happen. It's also Adam Sandler doing a lot of his jokes. But Mal Vincent, our film critic, said this is better than the usual Adam Sandler film because he's not as annoying. He doesn't have the stupid Jerry Lewis kitty voice. And he said Drew Barrymore actually kind of tames the sophomoric stunts of Adam Sandler quite a bit. So hey, Mel Vincent liked an Adam Sandler film. Go figure. All right, the final new release that we're going to showcase this weekend is Belle. This is a historical drama romance movie. It's about a woman named Belle who lived in Britain in the 1700s. The thing about her is she was of mixed race origin. Her dad was a British elite. Her mom was an African slave. Somehow she went to live with her uncle, who paired her with his other niece, a white woman. They became good friends, blah, blah, blah. I think it's more of a kind of Jane Austen kind of format where there's going to be a romance between people of different backgrounds. Melvin said this movie's actually pretty good. He thought the costuming was spectacular. And the woman who plays Belle, her name is Gugu Mbatha-Raw. I think I got that right. It's a great name. It's probably going to become a star after this. So go see her before she became a star, or if you're just really into history that has a lot of kind of stereotypical romance. Hey, that's it. Maybe literally, this might be the last time you ever see me do this, which is probably better for humanity. I don't know if anybody really lives and dies by this thing, but we've had fun doing it. I want to thank my man Brian Clark back behind the camera, making me look good and sound good and editing me in a way that makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you can always read Pulse, HamptonRoads.com. Check out the last issue of Virginia-Pilot. We'll have information for you every week, regardless of whether or not you've got a video to watch. Later.